Welcome back to another week of One Man's Trash. I'm gonna keep this week pretty short. I've mentioned before, I still have a ton of stuff, so I'm not doing any really big hauls anytime soon. But still trying to keep some momentum and lots of stuff to highlight. So I'm gonna go over some pretty quick basics of getting into resale or getting into flipping. Everyone kind of gets into it differently. I started years and years ago. Haven't really gone full into it until pretty recently. But way back years, I had gone to a thrift store, picked up an item, threw it on eBay. I think I picked it up for 50 cents and sold it for like $22. And that was just kind of this light bulb moment for me. So whether you're chasing that or you already have that, hopefully there's some basic stuff. So one of my biggest recommendations, make sure you go into something you know. Obviously, there's plenty to learn as you go, but you're going to be starting off a lot easier if it's something you know. And at the very least, there's going to be a lot more information out on other channels and stuff where you can learn how do you teach yourself about certain things. So one of the biggest things, make sure you know how to look up something on eBay. Just buying it, just because it's listed doesn't mean it's necessarily going to sell. So learn how to look through eBay and things that have sold before. But at the end of the day, trial and error is the right answer. So a couple items to highlight. I've been actually sitting on this for a couple months. This is an example of lesson learned, but still a happy ending. So a couple months ago, went to a yard sale, garage sale in the neighborhood. Picked up a camera. I don't know anything about cameras. I know some people who do, but on the spot decided to just buy it. Bought it for like $6 or $7. So really, again, not a huge gamble, but better safe than sorry to not do it. Look up before. Brought it home, did some research. Looked like it doesn't sell very frequently, but it definitely was not a complete flop. So I had put it up. I think there was a comparable one that had sold for like $80 or $90, which was awesome to me. So I had listed it at that. It had been sitting at that price for a while. With a few watchers, which is no action until I dropped it a couple weeks ago. I like to kind of keep bringing the price down, especially if I'm trying to move that item, if I'm not really set on keeping it around. So I dropped it to 75. Someone sent me an offer today for 50. So $6 flip into $50 is a huge win to me. Again, it's been sitting here for a while, so if you don't have a whole lot of space, that might not be the greatest idea. Another thing, so this can be garage sales, can be a thrift store, but another thing I did last week, I was in the neighborhood doing something, not this neighborhood, but I was near one of my local thrift stores. Near one of the thrift stores, so while I was there, I was like, whatever, I'll poke in for 2 minutes. And recently I've learned a lot more about books, reselling books on Amazon and eBay. So I decided to go in, look at the books real quick, picked through 3 or 4 that caught my eye on the shelf, and then did a quick little research online. Took a look on Amazon. You can do the same thing on eBay. And then one of the 4 met my standards, and I'll go into that in another video. But met my standards for, it looks like it'll sell pretty quick. It'll sell for more than what I'm about to pay for it. So picked it up and listed it in the parking lot. And sold it in a couple days later. So $20 sale on a $1 book. Obviously, it's not paying the bills, but those are those kind of like fun momentum things that kind of keep me engaged in this, and hopefully keep you engaged or get you engaged with it. Some other things just to kind of highlight. A friend had actually passed me some stuff that a client of theirs, just, I guess they saw the truck and said, "Hey, can you take this stuff for me?" But to me, it's mind blowing. It's worth something. So passed it to me. He didn't really care for it, but knows that I like selling stuff. So kind of this outdoor sports theme. So you have snowboard. I got another snowboard down there, some skis, kids skis, and snow boots. So, or skiing boots. So got those listed. These listed on eBay because they're compact enough to ship. Once you start getting into this size, this is where it gets out of my comfort zone of wanting to ship it. You absolutely can. You can teach yourself how to ship that stuff. I try to avoid the bigger, bulkier items for several reasons, but especially if there's a market for it locally, it's just going to be a lot easier. Unless, again, you're sitting on it for a long time. So Put those up locally. It's winter time, so hopefully somebody's in the market for some cheap skis and snowboards, and there's a quick flip. And even better, it cost me nothing more than somebody knowing that I do this stuff. So um, that's kind of my item of the week. But just wanted to highlight those things, and let me know um, what either got you into reselling or your concerns are, because definitely going to keep hitting on different relevant topics and try and keep it interesting as I go through lots of stuff I'm picking through and selling, but not really bringing a whole lot of new product into the house anytime soon. So I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for tuning in. Take it easy.